Hello everybody, welcome back to our YouTube channel. My name's Katie, I'm in a band called Big Fat Big. We usually make music, but now we also make YouTube videos. So if you're wondering why I'm sitting on my bedroom floor in front of all my jumpers and coats, you can probably tell from the title. Today I've decided to do a get ready with me, like a real life YouTuber, as if I know what I'm doing. Because today we're playing Northumberland Pride, which is just so exciting, and I thought it would be the perfect day to like talk about what we're doing, talk about Pride for a bit. You can see how I get ready for a gig. I have no idea what I'm doing with makeup or hair or my outfit really, so I'm not really going to be talking much about what I'm doing to change my appearance, because honestly I'm in no place to give advice. Yeah, I just thought we could sit and talk while I get ready. I don't have that much time, to be honest, because I did have a lie-in. Subscribe if you want to see more of us. I'm sure you do, honestly, and it would mean a lot to us, to be honest. Do not perceive me. Do not look at me. Don't watch this video. Don't look at me. Put my makeup on. It's embarrassing. I don't know what I'm doing, but this is the only time I have to talk. So hello. If I'm looking over here, it's because I've got a mirror. It's Pride weekend. Happy Pride, everybody. I've never been to like a Pride, like full big event like this before. I don't know why really, but I haven't. And I'm very, very excited about it. It might be a bit of a weird gig because actually the few next gigs that we're playing might be a bit different than usual, because we have a different drummer playing with us, because Joe, our usual drummer, who he like dips for us at like every gig, he has prior commitments, and we've known that for a while. So we asked our lovely friend Reese, who also plays for Holly Reese and St. Birian. If you know the Newcastle scene at all, you'll know who they are. He's stepping in for us on drums, which is exciting because we have played with him before and we're really good friends, and it's cool to have friends who are talented, and to get to play with them and stuff is really exciting. But also, unfortunately, Chaz has COVID. Everyone send your well wishes to Chaz, because she's not very well, which is shit, so she can't be here. She's actually down the country at the minute, so we haven't seen her. So we're still fine. Me and Robin are still fine to play and everything. But yeah, that was a pretty last minute thing that happened just yesterday. And luckily, thank God, our friends are just stupidly talented, and Eddie, who's Robin's boyfriend, managed to learn the set in like a day. I mean, it's not particularly hard, but he is very, very kind and very talented, and he has offered to play with us for Pride today, and we're also playing a festival in Hartlepool tomorrow, and for Last Train Home next week. Joe will be back with us then, but Eddie's playing with us again next week. So we had practice last night for the first time as me, Robin, Eddie and Reese, and it went really well. So yeah, we're playing with 2 deps on 1 practice, but honestly, if it goes how it did last night in practice, we'll be fine. We're me and Robin are very, very grateful that Eddie and Reese have stepped in for us, because we wouldn't be playing without them. We really wanted to play these gigs, especially Pride, because we want to be at Pride, you know. It's a really important event. It's really cool to get asked to play, but also we need the money. That's the truth. We need the money to be able to get in the studio and to be able to carry on releasing stuff. So yeah, it's a big deal that we've managed to play and get 2 deps in. I don't really talk about my sexuality much, because I don't know, to me it's kind of like not a private thing, but like, who really gives a fuck like who I'm attracted to? And I'm like in a straight passing relationship and have only ever been in straight passing relationships, so it just doesn't really, like, I talk about it with my friends, but it doesn't really come up a lot. But I am quite gay. I am a little bit gay, and it's cool to be able to speak about that, and to feel safe in speaking about that, because I know a lot of people don't have that kind of privilege, and it's really, really cool to be playing a Pride event and to be around so many people who are proud of their sexuality and who are like authentically themselves. I wish that I could do like cool makeup and do like some kind of rainbow shit. I don't know what I'm doing, And I know that if I try, I'll just be disappointed when it doesn't go the way that I want it to go. So I'm probably just going to do boring makeup and try and overcompensate for that in my outfit. Although saying that, I'd planned my outfit because, I mean, it was very simple actually. When I was looking in my wardrobe thinking, what the fuck am I going to wear? I have a rainbow dress that if you've followed us on social media for a while, you might have seen it because I wore it when we first got photos as a band. And I kind of, when I was planning my outfit for today, I was kind of like, well, I can't own a rainbow dress that's as loud and garish as that and not wear it to Pride. I was going to wear that, and then I woke up and it looks really warm outside, and it's like quite a thick dress, like the material is quite thick. So I'm like, do I want to wear that when we're like playing and getting all hot and sweaty and it looks quite warm outside, but also it says it's going to be cloudy, and I'm like, I want to wear the dress. I've got to drive there on my own as well, which is fine. I have no problem in doing that. But I need to get petrol. And I'm just going to wear the outfit that I'm wearing there. And I know that it's going to be loud. Whatever I end up choosing, it's going to be loud and proud. And I'm going to have to go in the petrol station in the middle of Shields, which is, if you don't know, canny rough, and be like... I've been to a lot of gigs recently because obviously... I've just got eyeshadow fucking everywhere. Well, that's good for me. Foundation, lips. Oh my god, so Talisa was meant to be playing at Pride. Talisa, the female boss. Hello, I'm just editing this video now, and I'm trying to find a clip of Talisa doing the female boss, and I can't find a video of her doing it anywhere. And I swear to God, I've got memories of her coming out as a judge on X Factor, doing that every week. Every week, she would come on that X Factor stage and show off her female boss tattoo. She would do it at the start of like end-ups things. She would do it at the start of our own live performances. I've sat through so many clips of Talisa not doing the female boss because I can't find it anywhere, and I feel like I've made it up. And I've typed in so many different things on YouTube trying to find it. It doesn't exist. I've asked Robin to try and find it as well, and she can't find Talisa doing the female boss. And I'm so confused. I swear to God, I haven't made that up. She did used to do the female boss. Send me a video of Talisa doing that. Thank you. Was supposed to be playing at Northumberland Pride, but I don't think she is anymore. I think they've changed it to Tinchy Strider, maybe. Which, I mean, I'm sure I'll enjoy that as well. But I was kind of looking forward to Talisa. This is the bit where I try and do eyeshadow and I don't know how. Oh, you know when your face is itchy but you just put makeup on and you've just got to like dab at it. I put some eyeshadow on off camera because I was really up close to my mirror. We haven't played a gig since like the end of July. We last played in Stockton. So it's really exciting to get to play again, honestly. After the panini and everything, it's really exciting to get to be back at gigs and for things to be normal, like to see a crowd instead of people just sat down at tables, because we did play quite a few socially distanced gigs, which was like amazing, and like it served its purpose at the time, but also it's not the same as having like a full crowd of people. I've been to a lot of gigs recently, me and Robin have, to be honest. What's new, really? We're always at gigs, we're always at local gigs, but I feel particularly at the minute that like every weekend, usually like once through the week and like once on, if not twice at the weekend, we're at different gigs at the minute, which is so fun. And also we're very privileged that like our local scene is so good that it makes me want to go to all of these gigs, because it's like the level of musicianship in the northeast scene at the minute is just ridiculous. They're playing, these bands are like playing small venues, so it's like a £5 a ticket, if not like maybe a little bit more, like between a £5 and a £10 for a ticket, which I know isn't accessible to everyone, and I'm really lucky that I can afford to pay that as often as I do. I do prioritise that. Like I don't really spend my money on anything else. I spend my money on my bills and going to gigs. Like I don't drink or smoke or anything like that, and I don't really buy like a lot of any other stuff. I spend my money on going to gigs, but it's still a massive privileged to be able to afford to do that. Having live music back has completely changed how I feel, like, in myself. Because you might have noticed, like, we haven't been as active on social media as we were before, specifically on YouTube, and like doing the shorter form videos that we were doing for a while. And I think that's partly because, like, I was doing a lot of it, to be honest, because I have more time than Robin and Chaz to, like, commit to it. And I got busy with other things, and I think I just burnt myself out a bit by trying to do too much. And also because we wanted the release of our last single, Don't Want to Be Sad, to be as, like, successful as it could be, and to put as much into it as we could do at the time. And, like, I don't regret doing that at all. I'm really glad that I put as much work into it as I did, but also it was a lot. And yeah, you might not be able to tell because we are, like, quite active as a band, but I don't really enjoy posting on social media. I'm not really on my phone a lot. That's a lie. I am on YouTube all the time. Or on Spotify. I'm constantly listening to music or a podcast or watching YouTube videos. Like, not even watching them, I just have them on in the background all the time. But in terms of, like, other social media, like Instagram and shit, I'm not really on that a lot because it's just not, it's not my bag. It kind of does fuck with my head a bit. Like, I follow, like, really positive people, follow people who I feel, like, align with what I believe in, but I don't know, it's still not reality, is it? And I enjoy just living my life without my phone being part of that, really. And I think with posting as Big Fat Big, I only want to do it when I feel like doing it, and I just haven't felt like doing it recently. But I think a lot of that is related to the panini and to being locked in the house and to watching the news and seeing loads of horrible shit going on all the time. Which, I mean, that hasn't changed. There's still horrible stuff going on in the world, but there is always going to be horrible stuff going on in the world, and I think you've got to balance taking that in, and you've got to balance doing what you can in terms of, like, educating yourself and trying to be active in what you believe in, and also, like, just living your life and being a human and putting yourself first and being selfish and stuff and just having a nice time. And that was really hard to remember when the pandemic was, like, really bad and we were all just sat at home. And especially now that, like, live gigs are back and we can go and watch our friends and other bands play amazing music, which is just, like, all I want to do. And also to be able to play gigs again, to be able to play as Big Fat Big again, has just given me so much energy and, like, so much creative energy that I feel like I can, because we're doing that, I can do the social media stuff as well. I'm sure no one gives a fuck about this, but it's our channel, so I can say what I want, to be honest. Getting out of the house again and doing what we want to do, like being able to do music and the energy of, like, performing in front of people and stuff and playing new songs live, that's just given me so much more energy to do the stuff that is, like, a little bit more boring, dare I say, like the more boring part of being in a band. Kind of the upkeep that you've got to do in order to keep on gigging. Playing live is all I want to do, but in the industry at the minute, you've also got to be able to have a social media presence. And, like, really luckily we've got each other, so, like, in the times that I didn't feel like posting, Robin always took that responsibility, which is just the best. She is the best. And it just means that, like, we can take breaks when we need to and lean on each other when we need to and stuff. Don't get me wrong, I know the pandemic's not over. I know that we've still got to be safe, which we are being. We're all double jabbed. Everyone in Big Fat Big is double jabbed. That makes us feel a lot safer. We still wear masks where we can, like, where it's possible. I do lateral flows quite regularly, and obviously if I had symptoms I wouldn't fucking go anywhere. The fact that we're being paid fees for playing gigs means that we're going to be able to do more stuff. Like, we're going to be able to go back in the studio, thank God. We've had a single recorded since, like, January, February time. that we recorded at the same time as Don't Want to Be Sad, that we're dying to release because we really, really love it. But like all the other stuff has been going on, like we've been busy trying to keep ourselves sane, but also it costs a lot of money to release stuff. And we really want to do this single justice because we've got like a real concept in mind for like the campaign, and like we want to do a big music video for it and all of like the campaign images and stuff. We just have a very specific vision for what we want it to be like, and it's going to cost us money, so we've kind of just had to be patient and wait until we get our fees for playing gigs and stuff because we don't have any other money to put into it. So thank God we're being paid to do this shit so that we can actually carry on releasing stuff. Oh God, is that going to be too much? Oh dear. I know I like blush, but I think that might be a bit far. Oh dear. Ah! Oh, good Lord. This ain't going well. Ah! Just as I said it wasn't going well, I dropped the camera and my face looks like this. I'm sorry if things have changed. Literally, you saw me just drop the camera. Anyway, back to what I was saying. I think the pandemic taught us how to ask for fees. Because before, not that we really had a lot of time playing gigs as Big Fat Big before, because we like released stuff at the end of 2019 and then obviously 2020 happened. Sorry if the angle's changed again, my phone keeps falling over because I'm not balancing it properly, but I don't have anything else to fix it with, so sorry about that. What I was saying was that I think the pandemic kind of taught us how to ask for fees and be more upfront about like not getting the piss taken out of when we're playing gigs or like doing creative stuff for people. I mean, it is really hard because we don't have like a massive following, we don't have a massive pull on tickets or anything, but also like we don't want to undervalue what we do and the amount of time that we put into it and like the kind of the value of what we do. Like we don't want to undervalue that. A lot of the time we're playing smaller gigs, so the budget might not be there to give us a bigger fee, which is like absolutely understandable, and if we want to play those gigs we know that that's the case. But also like playing bigger events, it's kind of like you've obviously got a fee to pay big artists, so you should have a fee to pay smaller artists, and we've kind of been more upfront about that since coming out of the pandemic. In this like small run of gigs that we've had this summer, we actually have enough funding now to be able to do what we want to do creatively. Ice in my mouth. That's disgusting. Got a big old shiny forehead. Give yourself a shiny. I don't know what I'm going to do with my hair either. I've only just washed it yesterday. My hair's in a really awkward phase, not that anyone gives a fuck, but I'm growing out my undercut. I've had an undercut for like 3 years or something. You can see it here. This is my undercut growing out. That is hilarious. I can't believe I'm showing that on the internet. But yeah, I've been trying to grow it out since like Christmas. So a while now, and it is really long, as you can see, considering I used to shave it with like no God. I used to be like fully bald, and it's like half of my hair. It's like a big old undercut. It has grown quite quickly, but because the rest of my hair is so light, like obviously I've got the root and then I've got like fucking blonde hair, this is so dark underneath it, but I refuse to go to the hairdressers until it's more grown out. So now when we're like, actually it was fine when we were in lockdown because obviously I wasn't really seeing anyone, but now that we've got to go out and play stuff, I'm like, everyone's gonna see that I have my normal hair and then actual Lord Farquaad underneath it. One day soon I'll cut my hair and it'll all be the same length and I can get it dyed and it'll be fine. So I finished my makeup, put some sparkles on my eyes to distract from how tired I am. And I'm going to go and do my hair off camera because I don't know what I'm going to do to it, and to be honest I'm in a little bit of a rush. I'm going to go and put my outfit on too and I'll show you the finished product. I was going to say I hope you like it there. And I honestly, that would be a lie because I don't give a fuck if you like what I look like. I might film some stuff at Pride depending on how it goes, but we might be a little bit busy, to be honest, sorting shit out, but I'll see, and if I get any clips from Pride, I'll include it at the end of this video. Hair and outfit time. Yee. It's hard to show my outfit because I don't have a full-length mirror, but it was too hot to wear my rainbow dress, to be honest, because it's like a really thick material and it's very sunny outside. So instead I've just gone quite casual. I'm wearing this big ass t-shirt that's got like a little graphic on the front, and it's also, I don't know if you can see, it's got like stuff on the back. It's pretty, it's just massive and comfy, and as you can see I'm wearing these little pink denim shorts, which, I mean, this is very tame for me, to be honest, but you know when it's really hot and you just want to be as comfortable as possible, that's the vibe. I do also have these really cute little socks on that have hearts in them, and I'm just wearing plain trainers. Very simple today. Got my hair did all messy. I'm wearing my cute earrings that Robin actually made me because she's the coolest person in the whole entire world. That's me ready to go and play Northumberland Pride. Woohoo! I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoyed chatting. I don't even know what I've talked about, just a whole lot of shit really. But if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and come and follow us on our other social medias. It's at bigfatbig everywhere. They'll be linked down below. Love you so much. Thanks for watching. Happy Pride, everyone. Okay, bye. Love you. Bye, 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 bye.